Hey guys, Poe Dameron here. Going to be doing a unboxing of the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures 2nd Edition Wave 2 Resistance Fighters release, which is the T-70 X-Wing and the RZ-2 AWing. Let's get to it. First one we're going to unbox is the X-Wing T70. So we'll get this bad boy opened. Now, what are the big differences between the T65 and the T70? It's literally just the shield, and also the dial is a little bit different as well. 3 forward, which is regarded as an easy move. Poe Dameron, Ello Asty, Nien Nunb, Kare Kun, Temmin Wexley, Jessika Pava, Joph Seastriker, Lieutenant Bastian, Jaycris Tubbs, Black Squadron Ace, Red Squadron Expert, Blue Squadron Rookie, and we've got the quick draw cards, or the quick build cards, Poe Damerons, Ello Asty, Nien Nunb, Temmin Wexley, and we've got the Astromechs, BB Astromech. Before you execute a blue maneuver, you may spend 1 energy to perform a barrel roll. BB-8s, before you execute a blue maneuver, you may spend 1 energy to perform a barrel roll or boost action. M9G8, while a ship you are locking performs an attack, you may choose 1 attack die. If you do, that attacker rerolls a dice. Now, I actually tried to run this a little bit earlier with Lieutenant Bastian. Now, I thought this was actually quite handy to have. So, if you put M9G8, which I think a lot of people are overlooking at the moment, on Lieutenant Bastian, his ability to relock during the attacking phase is quite good, and it runs quite well with this card. It's got some synergy behind it. So Lieutenant Bastian, after a ship at range 1 and 2 is dealt a damage card, you may acquire a lock on that ship. So think of it like this: if you've got a ship in front of Lieutenant Bastian, being that it's initiative 2, and you're also running another ship next to it, an allied ship, and it's fired upon the target that's 1 to 2 within its range, then Lieutenant Bastian will automatically, you can choose to lock on that as well. And if you're focused, you've got Proton Torps, you can shoot the Torps without having to use the lock action yourself, because you're just waiting for that card to be damaged. The other thing is, what you can do is at the start of your turn, is if you're moving, instead of taking just like a focus action from your first movement of the board when you start a game, you can lock onto an allied ship. Now, you couldn't do that in the original edition, but in 2nd edition, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. So if you were to lock on like a Nien Nunb or a Poe Dameron, they can re-roll 1 of their attack dice for free pretty much while you do that. And then after they do that and they hit their target, then you can re-lock on that new target. So going back with MG98, black one, integrated S-foils, targeting Synchronizer, and 3 shields, 3 for each T70, which is great, so you don't have to buy any extras. Number 12 targeting, number 12 status. There's your normal bases. My personal favorite 3 T70s to run so far, if I was to run a 3 T70 squadron: Poe Dameron. After you perform an action, you may spend 1 energy to perform a white action, treating it as red. So essentially, you can acquire a lock on a target, then also a focus, go into a stress. But that's pretty powerful when you think about it. And if you already put Proton Torps on him, that's going to be doing a good amount of damage. And at initiative 6, he's not going to get swindled that much. But the additional action that you can do to boost out, or Nien Nunb is one of those ones I really love. After you gain a stress token, if there is an enemy ship in your front arc at range 0 to 1, you may remove that stress token, which is actually a lot more useful than when you think. There are a couple of things that have happened while I've played him just yesterday for my first run. You know, your typical 4K U-turn, your Talon rolls where you remove stress. But also, if you're playing with debris and you go over the debris and you always get a stress from the debris, but if someone happens to be in your firing arc 0 to 1 as a result of going over that debris, getting that stress, it's immediately removed. So that's something else you can think of. And one other thing is, he got hit yesterday with a crit, and I had to turn over the damage card. The damage card was Wounded Pilot, and I believe that is 2 stress tokens to that pilot. After that's done, you can repair this card. Because there was an enemy ship at my 0 to 1, I immediately removed him. That's a rule that we're probably going to have to get clarified, but that's one instance where it really came up favorable for me. And RZ-2 AWing, because I don't want to get too bogged down on one ship. Lulu Lampar, Tallissan Lintra, Greer Sonnel, Zari Bangel, Green Squadron Expert, Blue Squadron Recruit, and then your quick build cards, Lulu Lampar again, Tallissan Lintra, and then Heroic. So Heroic doesn't actually come with your T70s, but they do come with the A-Wings. So while you defend or perform an attack, if you have only blank results and have 2 or more results, you may reroll any number of your dice. So they're relatively useful on your T70 X-Wings when defending, because if you roll 2 blanks, you can roll again. Now the chances of that happening when you're rolling 2 dice is 18%, so it's actually quite low, but it's only worth 1 point. So if you've got the extra point, you may as well throw it down and trigger it. I found using it yesterday that all my defensive rolls, it never once triggered. I always got like 1 focus. It just never happened. I can understand that it does happen, and some people swear by it. On some of the discords I'm in with the X-Wing communities, they swear by this. So, you know, I'm sure it will come into fruition for some people. Ferrosphere Paint, Primed Thrusters, Homing Missiles, Proton Rockets, and then we're back at the start, and I'll give you a quick look. That's having a look at the dial. What does it come with? 2 shields, 3 stress, you've got your arc, it always has to be at the front or rear. You've got your 9s now for your target locks. Pretty nicely detailed, as you can see. If you found this video useful, guys, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below if you're going to consider using any of the resistance fighters in your build and what you're looking at building. Subscribe as well, because I'm sure with more and more waves coming out, I'm going to be doing specific item openings. So let me know what you want me to open up next, and we'll go from there. Take it easy, guys. Whoosh.